it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we do like a tarot card before we start? Hello, my name is Cassandra and welcome to my temple. Today we have a very special guest, Julia or Jules. What are we talking about today?
Coming into womanhood.
Yeah, that transition between puberty and like, I guess where we are right now. We're not like in the full swing of adulthood. We're not like 30s, 40s energy, but like from puberty to when you start to settle. I feel like that's like settling into your womanhood, settling into your identity, who you are as a human being. Puberty to adulthood, early adulthood. That's what we'll say.
Because we're not old.
Yeah, we're not old. Oh, sometimes I feel
Oh my god, we're almost 30? No, we're fine. Okay.
not almost. What do you mean almost 30? We're not almost 30. What was your experience like going through puberty?
Okay, that's a loaded question. I mean, honestly, probably similar to, I think, what a lot of girls or young women experience going through puberty. Just awkward, very unsure of yourself, very, yeah, just like questioning, confused. I know I'm just throwing out words, but...
Did you feel like you developed earlier than other girls, or like later, or just like you were on time?
I mean, I guess everyone's different, but
Yeah.
either I would say like on time or maybe later. I mean, I guess I'm not allowed to say this.
What?
I lost my virginity at 14.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if that's, but I also got my period at 14. I started menstruating. So to me, that was always normal. But I think
Yeah.
everything happened at the right time.
Yeah, of course. I'm just like, there's definitely like, I started puberty early. I have a whole video on this, what is it called? I think awkward middle school sexuality. So I talk all about my experience coming into puberty. So I won't repeat too much of that, but basically I felt like my sexuality coming into it was like misplaced and it wasn't supposed to be there. You went to Glenfield, right?
Mount Hebron.
Oh, you went to
Well,
Mount
now
Hebron.
Buzz Aldrin, but
Oh, Buzz Aldrin. Mount Hebron.
Mount Hebron, yeah.
What was middle school like for you? Did you enjoy it? Was it like a good time?
I think it was a mix of, in high school too, but a mix of just good and bad experiences and relationships. And I don't know, I think we spoke about this, but in middle school already just experiencing like weird energy from males, or like weird attention, like male attention, and just like that weird like sexual harassment where like they're already just like running up to you, smacking your booty,
You could say
or grabbing, just like violating, like
yeah.
just felt very, so yeah, I feel like even from like early on, I never felt like I fully like, which is probably why I still struggle with it now, but I still, like, I never felt like I fully owned my body, like it didn't belong to me.
Right.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Editing Taxi here, so there's a lot of background noise in this video, and I don't hear it while I'm recording because obviously my main focus is what I'm talking about. So I'm getting better as like a YouTuber, recognizing, oh my gosh, wait, maybe I should stop talking because there's background noise. But yeah, I think there's like a mariachi band that ends up playing, you know, on a speaker later on in the video. But yeah, just bear with me while my YouTube channel is janky.
Boys, middle school boys would just like grab my boobs sometimes. It wasn't abnormal. Like it didn't seem like it was something wrong. It was just like, oh, this is something that guys do and it means they like you, I guess, or
Yeah, it's like ritualistic.
yeah, like
Or like their way of like being cool, considered like part of the cool.
yeah, like they're being fresh, you know, like boys are just being fresh. I haven't used that word in such a long time. My mom would always tell me I'm being fresh. Did your mom ever
We're
say
old.
that?
No, but I've had like some, maybe not teachers like that, but like dance like mentors. I'm coming to realize that now, like other people like looked at me in that way and being hypersexualized by them. So I think that was really confusing for me because I was like, wow, like I barely even developed boobs yet. So like, what is even going on? That was before I actually started dancing. So and doing more physical movement, yoga, Pilates, like being more of my body. So I feel like I was kind of not that connected to it. Yeah, just never like connected to it in that way. Not like I am now.
around 8, 9, 10, I started to see that my thighs were bigger than everybody else's. I would sit down next to like my little white girl friends, and my thigh spread was like twice the size of their thigh spread, and that's when I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm fat. And like it just, that was the start of it. It was just looking at my thighs and seeing some other girls' thighs. And my mom was like, you have to have black friends. Like that's what she would tell me. Like all of your friends are these little white girls. You have to have black friends. I just didn't like my body. Like I just wanted to lose weight. I wanted to be skinny. I mean, early 2000s. Am I right?
I was
like,
just about
the
to say,
thing
like, I
is,
think, what do they call, like, the ideal was definitely more, like, skinny, like, lean,
100%.
you can see, like, the abs, or, like, whatever.
Yes.
And I think nowadays it is,
Size 0.
it's more, yeah, I think curvy
Right.
now is more in,
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, like, all
exactly.
of that.
Like, being thick is like
yeah.
in.
But when we were, unfortunately, when we were growing up in puberty,
Right. It
like,
was
that
just
was
like
the,
the thinner the better.
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah.
Oh, we are, okay.
Yeah. Say however you want, express how you feel. Like, we're all about authenticity over here. So. Do you remember anything about like middle school or high school sex ed?
Did we even have it in middle school? I don't know if we had sex ed in middle school, or if we did, it was mainly biology. Like it wasn't really like
Right, it was
like
like-
consent and stuff like that. High school, yeah, same thing with high school, right? I mean,
What was her name? There was like a specific sex ed teacher.
and she was like awful. Was she terrible? Oh wait, I think I know who you're talking about, but
She's like older.
she was the only woman one. I think there was other male. I don't remember her name.
I think we had
Such a
her
throwback.
freshman year, and everyone would laugh. So she had like a styrofoam penis, and she
Oh.
shows you how to put on a condom. That's the thing. It was called health, not sex ed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so it was more broad. Like I feel like that was just thrown in there, but then other things, it was like nutrition and stuff like that.
I don't even remember any of that.
But, like, barely.
I don't remember anything. Like basically,
Yeah.
what we learned about was like the physical aspect of it, right?
Yeah, like being like safe, like contraceptive options.
Yeah,
maybe?
contraceptive options, the biology of like menstruation, getting your period, pregnancy,
Yeah, very, like,
ovulation.
basic. Yeah.
It wasn't a lot about like embracing sexuality. We didn't talk about LGBTQ issues.
Once again, very strange for our town, being so like
Yeah,
having such a
strange
diverse
for our
yeah.
town, but it's like totally
Yeah,
normal at
across the
same
board, like
time.
nationwide. Yeah.
We didn't live any like. I think the thing is Montclair touts itself as this like super liberal, forward-thinking town. I kind of grew up in that like, oh, this is it. Like this is like what it means to be like in a post-racial world. That was very much the kind of thinking that I grew up into, especially going to Northeast school. It was like we have passed that era, and so my mind was not trained to look for the microaggressions, the exclusion.
I never even learned that term till like college.
I mean, it's probably better now, you know, but
I hope.
yeah, I hope.
There was like nothing sex ed wise, so it's like, what else could you say about it? You know, which is sad.
Yeah. Consent is such a
Really
broad
big.
topic. Like it's so important and like it needs to be in depth. I feel like what we learned about consent was like no means no. When like we don't really talk about coercion and like other things like that. All right, that's a good finish, I think. Unless we have like think of more stuff to talk about and then we can just like pre-record. Anyways, thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.